y'all, thank me for this, because let me just tell you. Now, I have been on my channel looking all kinds of ways. Y'all have seen me every way possible. But there was no way I was going on the internet with my hair looking like it did this morning. Poor James. He deserves a Husband of the Year award for the looks that he wakes up to some mornings. I was so tired last night after I got my bath and everything. I had shampooed my hair, and I really do my best to dry it before I go to bed. I don't like to just go to bed with a wet head. But I was so tired after the whole booth thing that he even had to make his own lunch, which y'all know I take care of my man and I love to do everything for him. But I came in here to fix his lunch. He said, I got it, don't worry about it. I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm gonna let you if you sure about that. That's it. Like, then I'm gonna go get in the bed. And yeah, so when I woke up this morning, it was a fright. I have been in the comments this morning on the video, and I love the way I love my daddy. He is the sweetest man, the biggest heart, do anything for anybody. He don't see bad in anybody. He's just so good. And the fact that y'all love him like I love him just makes my heart happy. And then, you know, seeing him in those videos, I was cracking up editing. That was the most fun I've ever had editing a video, was watching him. But seeing some of the looks on his face that I don't get to see because, you know, I'm busy doing this and that. So it was special to keep that and see that. But yeah, I felt it. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely got to work out, because I have places hurting on me that don't normally hurt. So I'm like, yeah, no gym today, which I'd already kind of planned that. I do need to get ready. I have a few errands I need to run today. And I need to get back and fold my towels that are in the dryer that I didn't get to last night. You know, when it comes to booth day, a lot just has to I either have to be really prepared beforehand, or it's just not going to happen after. You know what I mean? But I am over the moon with how my booth turned out. I love it. It turned out better than I really had it envisioned. And that's just one of the things that happens sometimes. You can have a plan, but will it look good? You know, when you actually pull it all together, will it look good? And I love the addition of the little bookcase on top of that table. Oh my gosh, I love that. Because I think that bookcase would have been too small to just kind of be on its own somewhere. But that table just kind of gives it that grand effect. So yeah, I absolutely love it. It all turned out so good, and could not have done it without my daddy. Could not have. There's no way. I needed him. And just to look back and see him now, and to look back at how close we came to losing him a few years ago. I was just walking around this morning. I was washing up a few dishes that I didn't get to last night, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I still have to make my bed. But, no, Mom, I'm not rubbing my eye hard. She gets on to me for rubbing my eye, but I'm not rubbing it hard. Anyway, I was just, you know, thanking the Lord, because I don't want to forget where I came from, as far as, like, you know, what he's done for me is basically what I'm talking about. And I don't want to forget that. I don't want to let life get so hectic and crazy and busy and just full of stuff and things and appointments and responsibilities that I neglect to remember, you know, the things that I have, where I'm living, how I'm living today, meaning, you know, the home, the husband, the life, the family, the everything is answered prayers, you know. I didn't do this. God did this. And I don't want to forget that. And that's just kind of where I've been in my head this morning, is just a prayer of thankfulness and appreciation. And I don't thank God nearly as enough or as much as I should. And shame on me for that, because he's so good to me. Even in the trials that come my way, all of them are for my good. They're not comfortable. They're not fun. Nobody likes that. But they're necessary. And I want to remember that as they come, because there's going to be more come, you know. And I'm in a state right now of just thankfulness. I found myself in that little season for a couple years now, just thankfulness. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter where you're at, no matter what's happening, there is always something to be thankful for. The mere fact that you woke up, that you have breath in your body, that you're around and able to get through and face the things you are facing, that's something to be thankful for. And that's just where I'm at, you know. So yes, I had somebody ask me if this was supposed to have Donnie on it. Yes, my daddy has always called me Donnie. And Sarah found this mug at the thrift store, and she bought it for me because she knows my daddy always calls me Donnie. And so yes, it is meant to have Donnie on it because to my daddy, that's who I am. And I love it. So I'm going to go drink this heavenly, great, warm cup of coffee. And then I'm going to get dressed for the day, make my bed, go run some errands, and we may go to the thrift store. If I'm out and about, you know, I'm probably going to stop at the thrift store if I have time. So let me have my coffee. Hope you're having yours if you're a coffee drinker. Let's have it together, and I will catch up with you in a little bit. Okay, y'all, I just got home. I had to run some errands, get Buster some food. And so while we were out, we went to the thrift store. And so I'm going to share with you what I picked up. And let's get started. So I picked up this bunch of florals. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the cotton stems, and then 1 of the red berry stems. Of course, I'm going to put this in my booth during the fall. And these red berries will go in my booth around Christmas time. But look at all these. I know. I paid $2.99 for this, for all of this, which I thought was an amazing deal. And then I got 2 separate bundles of hydrangeas. And I'm probably gonna like use some of these for my decor, and then I may put some in the booth to, you know, just decorate and add to. But yeah, look at these. Look at all these hydrangeas. Y'all know how much these hydrangeas cost. So 2 bundles. I got this cute little plate. I have a cloche in my booth that doesn't have a bottom, and I thought, how pretty would this be? It's like a melamine plate. So I'm just gonna put the little cloche on it, and it'll like just kind of go with the cloche. So I picked that up. I picked up this bowl, and then on the bottom is Made in USA. It's like a crock bowl. This looks like some tape. Anyway, I picked this up. I just can't resist an old crock bowl. So it'll probably go to my booth, but we'll see. Now this next item that I picked up, I didn't pick it up for what it is. I picked it up for what's inside of it. This frame. And it has this beautiful little Bible verse. And it says, "Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom," Luke 12:32. And what I'm going to do is I have an oval frame, wood frame, and I'm going to take this out and see if I can get that. I just think it's so pretty, and it's old and weathered. So that's why I bought this. I'm going to try to like repurpose it. And then the last item I got, I walked around. I didn't put it in my buggy to start with. So I had to think about it, because then I was like, if it's gone, it's gone. If it's still there, I'll have to think about it again. And I went back, it was still there. I looked at it, I debated it, and I figured, well, they were wanting a god-awful amount of money why it's still there, because it's such a cool piece. But they really didn't want, it wasn't crazy price. But I bought this to go in my booth to use to display things. And I just thought it was the coolest thing. So let me show you what I got. Isn't it cool? And then when you open it up, and when I was checking out, I told her, I said, I'll just set this here open and we'll just fill it up. And let me just show you what it looks like. I was like, this is so cool. So let me turn the camera down. Oh, let me put you in a chair. Let's do that. Let's put you in a chair. So as she was checking me out, she was putting things in here. So we put this in here, this in here, this in here, and then this is where it got so cool looking. Look at this. Is that not the coolest thing? Can you just see it like displayed with some stuff? I love it. So it's messed up right here, which I don't really care. I can kind of like fix that, touch that up a little bit. Like I said, it's for display only. I can like throw something over that if I need to. But it was such a cool piece, and this is like metal. So yeah, this is my little thrift haul. So you'll have to let me know what you think. Would you have gotten this little trunk too? I mean, it's even cute, full of flowers, isn't it? All right, so that's it. So now I'm gonna go get that frame and see if I can do something with this piece. I just think it's gonna be so cute. So let me go get that and work on that in just a minute. I forgot to share that Buster got his summer collar. It's this cute little collar with the little sharks on it. I'll probably take the bow tie off because it does get in his way. But we went in PetSmart and I had to get him some more food. And they had little doggy life jackets and all that. So we're gonna have to take him back and try one on him for when he goes out on the boat with us. I didn't do all that today, but yeah, they had them in there, so I was really glad to see those. So we're gonna have to take him back, and they had two different styles, so I have to see which one is the most comfortable for him. So, all right, so this is the frame that I have. And I love this, but looking at this, I don't know, it might be too big. So let me take it out of the glass and take the glass off of this and see. It might work, but isn't that a cute frame? I think it'll look much better in that. So let me play with that real quick. I love this. So probably what I'll do is take this part off because it's got a little hanger, and I'll probably hang it up and add it probably to my little bathroom gallery wall. I'm not sure yet. But isn't that adorable? I love that. Right, that works. Look at all the armadillos blooming, y'all. Oh, look. Y'all see it? Look at that baby. So pretty. He's shedding his skin. Y'all see it? Almost got it off. Oh, this table. Gotta work on that this year. Good morning. Another day in my towel. My hair wasn't as bad this morning, but I needed to shampoo it. I almost said wash it, but I needed to shampoo it because I'm about to get ready as soon as I drink my coffee because I had such a fun day today. So I didn't tell y'all because I wasn't sure and I wanted to just check with her first, but my friend Deborah from the Painted South, she came into town, her and her husband, yesterday. We'd been kind of planning it for a couple weeks now. They made it into town last night or yesterday afternoon. So when James got home, we all met up and went out to dinner. And we got to meet in person for the first time, and I was so excited. And so today, I have my nail appointment, which I don't know if she wants me to go get her and bring her with me. I'm still kind of waiting to hear about that. But if she doesn't do that, after my nail appointment, I'm going to go meet up with them and just take them to a few antique stores. She wants to see my booth. Show her a couple thrift stores, you know, just show them around a little bit. And I'm so excited about that. I told her, I was like, I got the whole day. So it is just so much fun to finally meet in person. We have been talking we were trying to think about it, figured it last night. I think we've been talking for about 4 or 5 years. And we've tried to meet before in just life and circumstances. But it just so happened that it worked out this way. And I'm so excited. I just love her and her husband. So we had a fun night last night. And we were driving home after we left the restaurant. And I told James, I said, it is past my bedtime. But I slept so good last night. The night before, I did not really rest well. But last night, I slept so good. Was it the night before that I didn't rest well, or the night before that? I think I slept well the night before, but I woke up just from the booth and just being sore. Maybe that was it? I don't know. Well, I don't know. It's early. I ain't had my coffee yet. Y'all know this turns my brain on. But I'm going to drink this coffee. I'm going to get in there and get dressed. Just kind of be on standby in case she does want to go with me to my nail appointment. Then I'll leave early enough to go pick her up. So just kind of, I want to be ready and just in case that's what happens. But that's all I have on tap today is my nails, and I'm so glad that all the caulking and painting and everything is done, because my nails are horrible. I don't even know what this poor lady's going to be able to do, because these are my nails. I do the dip powder, so these are my nails. They're not tips or anything like that, so they're really, really bad underneath. Like, some of them, my actual nails have been, I had to clip because they would snag. So I don't even know what the shape of my nails are going to be once she soaks these off. But it'll be okay. We'll have to start afresh, I guess. I don't care. But I'm just glad that all that's over with. So when I do get them done today, I don't have anything like that to do and mess up a fresh manicure. So, not that y'all care. Not that y'all care. Anyway, good morning. I'm going to go drink this coffee and wake up. What is that? What was that? Folgers. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Well, this isn't Folgers, but it's coffee. And that's one of the best parts of waking up, is that first cup of coffee in the morning. So, I'll check in with y'all in just a little bit. So I am headed to meet Deborah and her husband at my booth, and I just got finished getting my nails done. I don't know how that girl did it, but she made them look good. God love her. I did tip her well, and I told her I was so sorry for the condition they were in, but she did a beautiful job. I'm very happy. But now on with the festivities. I'm so excited. So I will catch up with y'all. And who it is? She came to visit. She's checking out the booth.
What's on sale?
All right, y'all. Just got home. It has been such a great day hanging out with Deborah and her husband. And then we just got back from having dinner with them again. And they're leaving, so we said our goodbyes. Shut that door and scare me half to death. Anyway, so I wanted to share with you what I picked up today, because I did take them around to, well, we went to the antique mall where my booth is at. I got something there. I took them to Finders Keepers. I got 3 somethings there. And then we went to a couple thrift stores, and one of the thrift stores I didn't get anything, but one I did. So I'm going to share with you this little haul. I guess I will start with what I got at the antique store where my booth is. And I mean, do I need them? No, I do not. Did I get them? Yes. And let me tell you why. First of all, we have a booth there that all their proceeds goes to help fight human trafficking. And these were in that booth. And when I tell you how much I paid for all of these, it's going to blow your mind. $3. $3. So, yes, please and thank you. So then we went around to Finders Keepers. And I had spotted these in there the last time I was there. And the booth was 50% off. And I actually had them in my hand, but then I put them back. And they were still there today. So, it was a sign. It was meant to be. I needed it, so I got it. So I got this to go in my laundry room. And even the lady, when she was checking me out, she said, I hadn't seen one of those in years where you set your iron on it. But I'm going to put it on that shelf where I have my old ironing board hanging. I'm going to stand it up there. So I got that. That was regular $5. I got it for $2.50. And then this. Beautiful. Do I know what I'm going to do with it? No, I do not. But this was also regularly $5. I got it for $2.50. And then wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, that is a butter pat. I found another one. This is a Delft butter pat. This is the back of it. How much I think I paid for this? This is a close-up of what it looks like. $3. Yeah, so I spent a whole $8. So that was what I got there. Then we went to the American thrift store, And I picked up a few things, and I'll show you what I got. Now, I got these. They're so cute, but I don't really know what they are. She and I were thinking they were probably, because these, look, let me show you. It's this, but it's little, do you put like little sachets in these and then put them in your drawers, your like lingerie drawers and stuff? I don't know, but I just thought they were so cute. And then this one's a little bit different. I don't know, but I picked these up because they are so pretty, and I thought this would be a perfect time. They look springy, so I'm going to put them on in my booth, and we'll see. We'll see what I do with that. I got a bag goodie. Let me open it up and show you. So I got these 2 copper molds were in a bag, and I'm going to put these in my booth. So we're gonna see how they do. This is what is this, a lobster or a shrimp or something? And then just this regular one. So got those. I also picked this up, and I'm still on the fence what I'm gonna do with this because I really like it, and I might keep it for myself and put a plant in it on my porch. But then again, I may put it in the booth. But I loved this wood, this chunky wood handle. Love that. So I got that. And I got this. I was thinking about my back porch. This beautiful hydrangea pillow. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's like sewn right here. You can feel it. It's like the stitching and everything. I really love this. So I may put this on my back porch. And then the last thing I got was this beautiful rug. And I got it. This is a Better Homes and Garden rug. Look at this, y'all. It's so pretty. There's nothing wrong with it. So I actually thought about putting this in my booth. So we'll see where that ends up. But that is my home. And it was a great day. We had so much fun, and I love getting to spend time with them. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for understanding me not having a video up the day before. But it's been a great day. And I mean, how often am I gonna get to spend time with them? You know what I mean? So you make time, you make it happen. But I love y'all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.